Tristan, coming into the offseason, big talking point last year was kind of the struggles of the run game. What have you guys as a unit done to improve up front what you guys can do for the run game?
I think a big thing for us is just starting fast. Like I was saying, coming out here to practice, we set the tempo. Like, we're going to set the tone of the game, and I think for us, coming off the ball, hitting people in the mouth, it's going to be a big stepping stone, getting our run game rolling.
Talking about, obviously you can't ignore, there's been a lot of hype about you and Alaric going into the NFL. How do you kind of try to keep that out of your mind while you're just trying to get better day by day?
I don't think I have a hard time keeping it out of my mind. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on here, every day. We're in meetings all the time. We got practice, so it's pretty easy to stay focused in camp. We get into a pretty good routine, and like you said, we're just trying to get better every day. I think that's the main goal for everybody right now.
Can you talk a little bit about Tyler? We heard you talk a little bit about Tyler and his transition from defense to being the guy making the calls and at center.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how fast he's picked everything up and how fast he's progressed. I mean, we all he'll probably say the same thing. He's got a lot of work to do. I mean, we all do. But it's pretty exciting, having a guy like him who's pretty much just a bulldog. He's going out there, giving it 100% every play. So it's exciting having him over on our side of the ball now.
Now, is it hard from a guy from Mount Vernon to trust what a guy from Solon is telling you?
It might have been, when I was in high school, but not anymore. Not anymore. I think we're pretty tight. I think we're pretty close.
Probably some good stories to share back those days, though, don't you?
Only time we really, saw each other was at sports competitions of like wrestling and football and track and stuff. So I think those would be the only stories, with him, throwing against him or playing football against him, But we'll, over the next couple of years, we'll probably get some good stories.
You guys have so many similarities. I mean, you played multiple sports. You played the same sports. I mean, he played first base. It's amazing how similar you guys are in a way.
Yeah, I think that's kind of just, how it goes, growing up in a small town. Like, you do what all your buddies are doing, so. And I know he's an extremely competitive person. I feel like I'm pretty competitive. I think we just want to be doing something, year-round and being able to compete.
Going back to the offensive line, what kind of goals as a unit do you guys have this year, just as an overall unit, maybe padding that rushing yards per game, allowing less sacks? What kind of goals do you guys have for this season?
The one we've just been talking about right now is just starting fast. That's going to I think that's going to jumpstart everything, being coming out and starting as fast as we can, not kind of getting off to a slow start like we did sometimes last year. I think that's a big one right now.